What happened to him?
The truck! You're scared, mate! Get out of the...
Leave him alone.
Who the hell are you?
Bothering my customers.
Who are you?
He's my friend. His name is Sam.
The story begins with a prison transport bus traveling along a deserted highway in California. Suddenly, a car appears and cuts directly in front of it, causing the driver to lose control. The bus crashes and rolls off the road, but no one suffers serious injuries.
Okay? Yeah. Go on.
A security guard approaches the injured driver to check his condition, but the driver suddenly subdues him and takes him hostage. The driver,
Door! Don't go for the shotgun, old man! Don't find your back! Get your arms on! Let's go! Get easy! Bring his fat ass back!
Billy, forces the security team to unlock the restraints on the prisoners. Once freed, the prisoners immediately flee in different directions. During the chaos, Billy frees Sam Gillen, who is tied to the staged crash. As they attempt to escape, they are attacked by other prisoners trying to take their vehicle, forcing them to fight back. After neutralizing the threat, they leave the scene, but Billy is then struck by a long-range shot from a guard, causing a critical injury. Sam escapes alone and later buries Billy in a quiet, remote area near the highway. The next morning, he wears clothing Billy had prepared for him and stops at a roadside store to buy food. The shopkeeper becomes suspicious after noticing a weapon, but Sam explains that he is out hunting. Inside the store, Sam hears a radio report that some escaped prisoners have been captured, while 6, including him, remain at large. When the cashier attempts to alert authorities, Sam stops him by force. He then leaves the area and drives into a forest to hide until the situation settles. At the hideout, Sam retrieves money from a previous robbery he was involved in before his arrest. He also listens to a recorded message left by Billy, reflecting on their past involvement and the circumstances that led them there. Afterwards, Sam disposes of the vehicle by pushing it into a pond to eliminate evidence. That night, Sam sneaks into the area of a nearby house and observes Clyde Anderson and her 2 children. He monitors the household activity before quietly entering the home. After nearly being noticed by one of the children, Sam quickly takes an item and leaves without drawing attention. The next morning, Mookie reports what he saw, but his mother dismisses it as imagination.
Bree, did you move the salt shaker? I don't believe this.
E.T. took it.
Okay.
Did. He was here. I heard him.
E.T.'s make-believe.
He is not. He was here, Mom.
You've got to stop making...
I'm not.
You are. Please stop it.
He is struggling with loneliness after his father's death and has no one to play with. He also keeps his father's old handgun among his belongings. The following night, Sam returns to the house to put the salt container back in its original place. Mookie secretly follows him and discovers his campsite in the forest. Rather than reacting with fear, they begin to form a connection, and Mookie later introduces Sam to his younger sister.
This is my sister, Bree. This is Sam. I'm going to go camping. He let me be the cook. You were too little. I remember.
Where's your dad now?
He's in the cemetery. We gotta go. Bye, sir.
Don't tell anyone you saw me here.
I'll tell Mom you smart.
Meanwhile, Clyde and her children are disturbed during lunch by demolition work nearby, part of a real estate project led by Franklin Hale, who is seeking to acquire their land. Franklin Hale's development project depends on Clyde's land, and he has invested heavily, making withdrawal impossible. He is supported by Dunston, a former Cleveland police officer, and local Sheriff Lonnie P., who also has a personal relationship with Clyde. Franklin Hale identifies the land owned by Clyde and the Lewis family as the center of his development project, but both parties refuse to sell. Sheriff Lonnie P. is sent to persuade Clyde, but is unsuccessful. Sam observes that Lonnie frequently visits the house. Tensions escalate as Hale's associates continue to harass the family and damage their property. Hale's associates ambush Clyde and attempt to pull her from her vehicle.
The truck! You're scared, Mike! Get out of the...
Sam arrives in time, subdues the group, and forces them to leave.
Bothering my customers.
Who are you?
He's my friend. His name is Sam.
When questioned afterward, Sam claims he is a lawyer from Quebec who is camping and hunting in the area. Although Clyde does not fully trust him, she allows Sam to stay in her barn out of gratitude.
We didn't say goodnight to Sam.
I'll be right up. Where are you from?
Quebec.
What do you do there?
What difference does it make?
It's an innocent question.
I'm a lawyer.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
Who are those guys?
Poachers, I suspect.
Thank you for the coffee. Good night, man.
Wait. You don't have to sleep in the woods. You could sleep in my barn.
Oh, thanks.
You can hunt here all you want.
I thought you didn't allow hunt.
Maybe I changed my mind.
The next day, Lonnie arrives while Clyde is away and threatens Sam with a firearm. But when Clyde returns, she protects him by presenting him as a relative.
Who is this guy?
What are you doing?
You told me he was your friend.
Cousin, on my mother's side.
Sam later purchases her late husband's old Triumph Bonneville motorcycle and repairs it with Mookie's help. Soon after, Franklin Hale personally visits the property to make an offer to buy the land. When Clyde refuses to sell, Hale threatens foreclosure, taking advantage of her financial difficulties. Sam intervenes and advises her to hire a lawyer and handle the matter through legal action. At a town council meeting, Hale pressures residents to sell their land, claiming the project will benefit everyone. However, Tom, Clyde's neighbor, openly opposes him and states that they will not sell. Clyde supports Tom and encourages pursuing legal action instead of giving in. That night, Hale retaliates by having Tom's barn set on fire. Mookie discovers the blaze and alerts Sam, allowing him to arrive in time to save the horses.
My husband's in there, please help me!
Sam prevents a major explosion by toppling a water tower, extinguishing the fire before it reaches nearby propane tanks. Meanwhile, Hale faces intense pressure as failing to secure Clyde's land could cost him his permit, collapse the deal, and lead to financial ruin. With only 1 week left to acquire Clyde's land, Hale risks losing his permit, an entire project if he fails. In desperation, he orders his men to secretly sabotage the property at night to pressure her into selling. Sam discovers the plan and stops them in time, preventing the damage. Sam quickly neutralizes the group sent against him. Further angering Hale and prompting him to consider replacing his team. Meanwhile, Sam and Clyde grow closer and spend more time together. Lonnie notices this shift and reacts negatively. Lonnie assaults Sam and orders him to leave.
Put your hands up against the barn door. Spread them. What? You're fucking it all up! For everybody's sake, just get out of here!
If you cared for her, you would not be doing this.
Later, Clyde tends to Sam's injuries, and their relationship grows closer. As his suspicion deepens, Lonnie investigates and discovers that Sam is a fugitive, then reveals the truth to Clyde. Feeling threatened and betrayed, Clyde asks Sam to leave to protect her family.
Billy, shut him first.
You had no right to come into our life.
You have to go.
You're going to lose this place.
I can take care of myself. I was doing just fine before you came. I've been alone a long time.
So have I.
After reconsidering, Sam agrees and prepares to depart. Before leaving, he hides a box in the barn containing a large sum of money from his past, along with a recorded message explaining his history, offering an apology, and expressing hope for forgiveness. Sam returns to his campsite but is pursued by police at Hale's request and manages to escape. Realizing that Hale and Dunstan will escalate their threats to force Clyde to sign over her land, Sam decides to go back. Meanwhile, Hale and Dunstan arrive at the house and use force to pressure Clyde into signing the transfer documents.
I've done it before. I can tell him.
Bree, please don't hurt my children. Please.
Contract. It's okay.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Out now.
Lonnie arrives at Clyde's house, but is attacked by Dunstan and rendered unconscious. As Hale prepares to damage the house, Sam intervenes and stops him. During the chaos, one of Hale's men chases Mookie into the barn, but Sam steps in and protects the boy. Sam then confronts Dunstan directly. Neutralizing him after an intense struggle and ending the threat. In a final attempt, Hale takes control of Clyde as authorities surround the property and tries to shift blame by exposing Sam's identity.
There's an escaped convict in there. Do it!
In response, Sam chooses to stop running and allows himself to be taken into custody. Before leaving, he promises to return after serving his sentence.